This morning, streets across the country erupt in violence. Tensions boil over between officers and pro-Palestine demonstrators. Will and Kate speak for the first time on the Epstein scandal. The royal is facing pressure over increasing allegations. Outrage over the methanol poisoning, the appalling fines for the deaths of 2 Melbourne teens. And Super Bowl 60 celebrations fire up. The Seahawks party into the night with fireworks, drones and a countrywide celebration.
Live across Australia, this is Sunrise Early News.
Good morning. Intense clashes between police and Palestine protesters have played out in Sydney CBD, where around 6,000 people were protesting Israeli President Isaac Herzog's visit. Officers used capsicum spray, punching and chasing demonstrators when the crowd wouldn't move on.
I believe the crowd really took part in some type of contagion of groupthink, where we saw ordinary people who really took part in something that I don't think they would normally do, and that is openly and willingly break the law.
27 people were arrested and 10 officers sustained injuries. There was also a large gathering in Melbourne, protests in Brisbane, Cairns, Canberra and Perth. While protesters vented their anger at the Israeli government, Israeli President Isaac Herzog addressed crowds at the TikTok Entertainment Centre in a night of solidarity with the Jewish community. Mr Herzog visited the site of the Bondi terror attack that claimed 15 lives, laying a wreath in tribute to the victims. Security remains tight in Sydney with more events today before he heads to Canberra tomorrow. Prince William and Princess Kate have broken their silence on the Epstein scandal plaguing the royal family. Let's go live to Europe correspondent Ben Downey. Ben, you also have some breaking news. The King has spoken.
That's right, Eddie. Just in the last few moments. So in addition to the Prince and Princess of Wales, who today have said their thoughts are with the victims, a statement has just been released being attributable to a Buckingham Palace spokesman, and it reads that the King has made clear in words and through unprecedented actions his profound concern at allegations which continue to come to light in respect of Mr Mountbatten Windsor's conduct. It goes on to write, with the specific claims in question are for Mountbatten Windsor to address. If we are approached by police, we stand ready to support them, as you would expect. It also goes on to share the King and Queen's sympathies with any victims of Jeffrey Epstein as well. So this is quite a remarkable change, not just this. What happened today, actually, the King was heckled, and was the last straw for him last year when he stripped Prince Andrew of his titles and booted him out of Royal Lodge. He was heckled again today. That's seen him release this statement. Here was that moment in Lancashire this morning.
Charles, how long have you known about Andrew and
So the King was really booed there, or it was heckled there by people, and really is going to show how significant the pressure is now on the palace system, not just to express their sympathies, but to take some form of action. Eddie?
Thank you, Ben. The Bureau of Meteorology is warning a tropical low may develop off Queensland's coast this week. It has around a 5 to 10% chance of becoming a tropical cyclone from tomorrow, but will remain off the coast all week. Even if it doesn't develop, it's expected to bring heavier rain over the weekend and early next week. Meanwhile, Cyclone Mitchell has hit WA, bringing with it wind gusts of up to 100 kilometres per hour. Residents are being warned heavy rain could lead to flash flooding today. A catastrophic wrong-way crash on Perth's Mitchell Freeway has claimed 2 lives, raising concerns confusing road signs are leading to deadly collisions. A 24-year-old man died when he drove on the wrong side of the freeway in Butler on Sunday, crashing head-on with 2 vehicles. The crash also left a 56-year-old woman dead. It's the same stretch of road that killed a 60-year-old man last October who accidentally drove the wrong way. Main roads and the major crash units are investigating. A Melbourne police car has been rammed and an alleged car thief pepper sprayed in a wild morning on a quiet street south-east of the CBD. Police allege the man drove a stolen car along the Armidale footpath before smashing into a fence just before lunchtime on Monday. A 33-year-old man has been arrested and charged. He's been refused bail and will front court in the coming weeks. Gaming giant Roblox has been summoned to reveal what it's doing to keep children safe from sexual predators. It comes after reports children are being exposed to graphic sexual content and groomed on the platform. Communications Minister Annika Wells has written to the US company demanding an urgent meeting. The popular site faces fines of up to $50 million and may be reclassified from PG to a 15+ mature rating. The parents of 2 Bayside backpackers fatally poisoned in Laos say they've been let down and abandoned by the federal government. It comes amid revelations hostel workers linked to the Melbourne girls' deaths will receive fines of less than $200.
For Mark Jones and Sean Bowles, the grief is exhausting.
There's an open wound there that just will never heal.
After 14 months fighting for justice, another kick in the guts. Those who served their daughters the drinks that killed them have received nothing more than a fine.
Fines of $185 for 6 people dying is incredible.
What makes this hurt even more, the Australian government never told them. The fathers found out from the families of a British victim and 2 Danish women who also died after consuming the same methanol-laced drinks.
We can't understand how, again, the UK or the Danish governments have greater pull.
The owner of the Laos distillery responsible for making this lethal alcohol has also been charged and is awaiting trial. But frustratingly for the families, they have no idea what the charges are or what legal weight they carry.
It's very hard to have any hope.
DFAT has released a lengthy statement today, including that I have made it clear to my Lao counterpart that Australia expects full accountability. Bianca and Holly were best friends who would have celebrated their 21st birthdays this year. Instead, they were betrayed by Laos, and their dads say, in the end, betrayed by their own country.
I said, give me a cuddle. She told me to bugger off. I'll give you one when I get home.
Laura Turner, 7 News.
In a moment of life imitating art, former Queensland Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk has unveiled her official parliamentary portrait, choosing to wear the exact same outfit in person as she's depicted in the artwork. Ms Palaszczuk was painted by local Brisbane oil painter Bronwyn Hill, who specialises in portraits. 56-year-old Ms Palaszczuk says the artwork captures her essence and celebrates her love of reading. Checking Tuesday's weather now for you. Brisbane, possible shower 32 degrees. Sydney, mostly sunny 29. Canberra, possible showers developing 30 degrees. Melbourne, cloud clearing 25. Hobart, partly cloudy 24. Adelaide, sunny and 35. Perth, rain and 25 degrees. Darwin, shower or 2, 31. So to come on the Sunrise Early News, the death knell for a government critic. Next, Hong Kong tycoon Jimmy Lai's fate sealed. And the moment a van is detonated by thieves on a busy highway. See the video of the armed robbery and why it didn't go to plan.